to go into that about.
Now? It's 10:30 already. The producers will be here. Don't make to rehearse. I'm gonna do my job sometime, you know. Right? But not now. When the rehearsal is finished, come on, get all of this out of the way and let the set for the greatest showman. Alright. I'm so excited for the show. No, I don't. I have plans. Tell me all about it. Tell me all about it. Okay, tell me. Where?
We don't need to go on stage, but okay, we don't have much. Yeah, we don't have much time. So why don't we do some exercises?
No, God, again. Why don't we just let's not.
Okay, let's speed it up a bit. Like, let's do vocal and do some exercises. Yeah, the basics.
Can we just do vocals, please?
Just vocals?
Yeah,
And some basic physical ones.
we always let's not. Yeah.
Just let's loosen up a bit, like the necks and stuff.
Fine. Okay.
I mean, the producers, they get very cranky. I mean, it loosens up your body. It, not really. Okay, maybe you're doing it wrong. Okay, any vocal exercises that you guys want to do?
Let's go from the basics.
What about
Knees
basics?
and the mouth, you know.
Knees and the mouth.
Yeah.
Sure. Then let's start low, then maybe we can go higher than that.
Okay, let's just do it.
Me.
Okay, I'm done.
That's enough for you guys. Okay. If you guys, I mean, we need to, let's look busy then.
Come on, everybody, quiet please. The producers are here. Finally.
We were just doing exercises and stuff.
Yes, I think do some lights, please.
Lights, please. All right, let's get started. Is anybody missing? I'm leaving, lady.
Yeah, we have 10 minutes late already. Send them not to come see us in the office. We might teach her that you're on time for rehearsal.
Morning, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
There she is.
Who's here? You are just determined to keep us waiting, aren't you? I'm sorry. Anyhow, so...
She even found time to get some coffee. I hope it wakes you up, dear.
It does.
Come on, let's get ready for the rehearsal. Get your
Formation, come on.
Alright, so who's on?
Us?
Are you in the scene then?
No, I told you.
Then get off, for God's sake.
All right, formation. Now, go. Okay, come to the front. Come on. All right, ready. I'm here. Okay. I'm in the front. Go back. Guys, go back. All right, come on. Okay. Front, come on. Come on to the front. Nice. See, I told you. No, not right now. All right. Quiet. Okay. Go ahead. The circus. Crowd for the show, strewn around. The door on the right is the entrance. The door to the left is the exit.
Alright, listen carefully. There the main entrance, there the exit. Never confuse them again, alright? What is it now?
Wait, no. She has to stay there.
Okay, just stay there. You go up there, come on. Just start already. Go on, please.
Scene 1. The greatest showman. P.T. Barnum with his back to the stage. Do I hear it right?
Yeah, please.
When the lights are on, Barnum stands with his back to the stage with a top hat and a walking stick.
Okay, before we start, do I really have to wear this hat?
I expect so. That's what it says in the script.
Yeah, it's good.
This hat is ridiculous.
Ridiculous?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, is it? What do you expect us to do if nobody writes good plays anymore and we're reduced to adapting plays from movies? Yes, you're standing with a hat and a stick, but don't think that's all you're doing. You have to be symbolic about it. And And be quiet while I am speaking. Have some respect. I am your producer. And yes, the stick, because it is symbolic of the empty form of reason. Without its content, blind instinct. You are reason, and your hat is your instinct. You are playing a game where you have been given parts where you're not just yourself, but the puppet of yourself. Do you see?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Neither do I. Come on, let's get on with the play. By the way, I think we should face the audience almost at 3/4 space, well, with the obscure dialogue and the audience not being able to hear you clearly. The whole will go to hell.
Excuse me, can I get a chair?
Yeah, come on, get on with it.
All right, music.
Stop the music! Do you guys, are you bad with numbers? Do you know how to count?
Yeah.
That was out of sync.
No, it was good. It was
It was like chaos.
You have to prepare.
From the beginning. Come on, take it from the top.
Music.
Stop!
What's now? No.
What now? We have rehearsed this 1,000 times before. Alright, we'll practice the choreography later on.
Let's get
the man singing, alright? Give the music, come on.
Again. Okay, guys. We can do this.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you waited for.
Sir.
Stop! What the hell is it now?
You just got this
We're
stuff.
rehearsing, you know perfectly well that no one's allowed in the rehearsal.
told them, but they can insist on seeing you. I don't know
They
who they
insist,
are.
who are they?
I don't know.
Please let me know. Here they are. Hey,
Well,
Do they speak?
sir. Hello.
Excuse me.
Who are you? Hey. Hello.
so,
That's our stage.
who are you? What do you want? What do you want, sir?
We are looking for an author.
An author.
Yeah.
Which author?
Any author will do, sir.
But we're not rehearsing a new play here. We don't have an author.
That's better still. Better still, we can be on a play.
A new play? We already have a play.
Yeah. We're so many.
Well, if there's an author here, unless you'd like to read,
Is this some kind of joke?
please do. How can you think that? On the contrary, we are bringing you a story of anguish.
We might make a butcher for you.
Do me a favor, will you? Go away. We don't have time to waste
You know very well, as people of theater, that life is full of all sort of odd things which have no need at all to pretend to be real, because they're actually true.
What the devil are you talking about?
But what I'm saying is that you really must be mad to create situations that obviously aren't true and try to make them seem as if they're really happening. But then I suppose that sort of madness is the only reason for your profession.
So our profession is one of madman, isn't it?
Well, if you try to look through what it obviously isn't, especially if you're not forced to do it, but you do it for a game. Isn't it your job to give life on stage to imaginary people?
I should like you to know, sir, that the actress profession is one of great distinction. Even if nowadays new writers only give us doll things to act and puppets to present instead of men, I'd have you know that it is our great boast that we have given life here on this stage to immortal works.
Yes.
Good, good. There, you see, you've given life. You've created living beings with more genuine feelings than people who breathe and wear clothes. You're both saying the same thing. Nature uses human imagination to lift their work of creation to even higher levels.
Alright then. But where does all this get us?
Nowhere. I just want to try to show you that one can be thrust into life in many ways, in many forms, as a tree, or a stone, as a water, or butterfly, or even as a woman. It might even be a character in a play.
So, let me get this straight. What you're saying is you and these other people here were thrust into life, as you put it, as characters in a play.
Exactly, and alive, as you can see.
And like you, look at your faces.
Well, I'm sorry you laugh like that. Because we carry in us a story of terrible anguish. As you can guess from this woman dressed in black.
Guys, come on. Let's get them off. Get them off.
Let's not say this, you get them out of here, come on.
Yeah, let's
We came here to look.
I'm astonished, why don't you believe me? Perhaps you're not used to seeing characters created by an author spring into life here on stage face to face with each other. Is it because we're not in a script?
Believe me, we really are the most fascinating 6 characters, but we've been neglected.
Yes, she's right. The author who created us wouldn't or couldn't make us live in written play for the world apart, and that is a crime, man. You know why? Because the character will never die. Man will die. Writer, the instrument of creation will die, but what he has created will never die. Who was Shylock? Who was Macbeth? They will live forever because living seeds. They had blood to find a fruitful soil. An imagination which knew how to grow them and feed them so that they will live forever.
This is all very well, of course, but what exactly do you want here?
You wanna live, man? You wanna live?
Live forever?
No. Only for a few moments. Inside all of you.
Inside us?
Listen. The play is all ready to be put on together, and if you and your actors would like to, we can work it out now between us.
What exactly do you want to do? We don't make up plays like that here. We present comedies and tragedies on this stage.
And musicals.
Unfortunately,
And
yeah.
relations.
Yeah, that's why we know that, of course. That's why we're coming.
And where is your script?
It's in us, madam. The play is in us. We are the play, and we are impatient to show you the passion inside us is driving us on.
My passion. If only you knew my passion for him.
Are you?
Is she mad?
Mad? Oh, it's worse than that.
Yes. Worse. It's much worse. Listen, please. Let's put this play on at once because you see when this darling girl. Do you see her? Well, this darling girl here, my little pretty sister. Isn't she pretty? Look at her. Well, this darling girl here, when God suddenly takes her away from this poor mother, and then this little idiot here does the most stupid thing, like the half-wit he is, then you will see me run away. Yes, you will see me rush away, but not yet. Not yet.
Sir, in the name of these 2 women, I beg you.
Quick, get a chair, come on, quick, get a chair for this show with us.
Is this supposed to play? Ma'am, are you alright?
I don't get any of this. This is Tommy, your wife?
It's fine.
That's right. She's my wife.
How is she a widow then? I mean, you're still alive?
See, that's her own drama. She had another man who ought to be here.
Luckily for him, he died 2 months ago, as I told you. And we're in mourning for him, as you can see.
Yes, he's that. But that's not the reason he's in here. He's in here because hers is not a passionate drama of love of 2 men. Because she's incapable of love. She could feel nothing except a little gratitude. She's not a woman. She's a mother. And her drama, and believe me, it's a powerful one. Her drama is focused completely on these 4 children of the 2 men she had.
I had them? How dare you say that I had them as I wanted them myself? It was him, sir. He forced the other man on me. He made me go away with him.
It isn't true.
How isn't it true?
It isn't true. It just isn't true. Don't believe it.
What do you know about it?
Do you know why she said that? She said it because of him over there. She wants to make him believe that. She abandoned him when he was 2 years old because the father made her do it.
He did. He made me go to my witness, ask him if it isn't true. Make him tell our son it's true. You don't know anything about it.
I know when my father was alive, you were always happy and contented. You can't deny it. He was always full of love and care for you. Admit it! Why don't you say something, you little idiot?
Leave the poor boy alone. Why wouldn't I give her ungrateful? You're my daughter. I don't in the least want to offend your father's memory, and I've already told him that it wasn't my fault, or even to please myself that I left his house and my son.
He's quite true. It was my fault. What a show.
What a drama!
Come on, quiet please. Let's listen to them.
Yes, listen to his little scrap about philosophy. He is going to tell you all about the devil of experiment.
You're a cynical idiot, and I've told you so 100 times. He sneers at me because of this expression I found to defend myself.
Words, words, words.
Yes, words, words. When we are faced by something that we don't understand, by a sense of evil that it seems as if it's going to swallow us, don't we all find comfort in a word that tells us nothing but calms us?
And dulls your sense of remorse too. That's more than anything.
Remorse? But that's not true. It would take more than words to dull the sense of remorse.
Yes. It's taken a little money too. Just a little money! The money he was going to offer me as payments, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a filthy trick.
A filthy trick. You said a filthy trick. There. It was in a pale blue envelope on the mahogany table at the back of the shop of Madame Petrola's. You know Madame Petrola, right? One of those madams who sell pretty dresses to beautiful but poor girls like me from decent families in order to attract them into their workroom.
And she is about to write to tyrannize a whole lot of us with that money. With what he was going to pay her, and fortunately, now listen carefully, he had no reason to pay it to her.
But it was close. Shame on you, daughter, shame! Shame! Not shame. Revenge. I am desperate. Desperate to leave that scene. The room. Over there, the showcase of clothes. There, the couch. And then, in front of the window, the little mahogany table with the pale blue envelope and the money in it. I can see it all quite clearly. I could pick it up, but you should turn your faces away, gentlemen, because I'm nearly naked. I'm not blushing anymore. I leave that to him. But I tell you, he was very pale then.
Please listen to me before you believe all these horrible slanders he's so viciously telling about me.
We don't want to hear any of your long-winded fairy stories you're telling us in your own special way.
Isn't that the cause of all trouble? Words. We all have a world of thing inside ourselves. Even each one of you have your own private world. How can we understand each other if the words I use have a sense and value that I expect them to have, but whoever is listening to me inevitably thinks that the same exact words have a different sense and value? We think we understand each other, but we never do. Look at yourself. So my pity, no my compassion for this woman. She sees as ferocious cruelty.
When he turned me out of the house.
There, you see? I turned her out. She really believed that I had turned her out.
You know how to talk? I don't. But believe me, sir, after he married me, I can't think why I was a poor simple woman.
But that was the reason I married you. I married you for your simplicity. That's what I loved in you. You see? She doesn't even hear me. It's terrifying. Her deafness, her mental deafness. Affection for her children, oh yes, but deaf, mentally deaf to the point of desperation.
Let's make him tell you what good all his cleverness has brought us.
Excuse me, I'm going to continue our rehearsal.
Yes,
please.
of course, we will.
In a minute.
Good for you. I think you can afford to be a little late there. Look, you need to explain yourself more carefully. They're all confused.
Okay. You see, there was a poor fellow working for me as my assistant. He was good and simple, just like her. But then, I felt the chemistry between them, and that was enough.
And why don't you sack the secretary of yours?
In the end, I did sack him, but then I had to watch this poor woman wandering about in the house on her own. Forlorn.
It's quite true. But first he took my son from me.
Not out of cruelty. It was so that he could grow up healthy and strong in touch with the earth. And is it my fault too that he's grown up like this? Stop.
Can you shut up for once, please? Let us listen, for God's sake.
Well, I couldn't bear this sight of this woman here.
And he set me away.
With everything you needed. To the other man, to set you free from me.
And to set yourself free.
Oh yes, and what terrible things came right out of it. But I did it for the best. And more for her than for myself. I never lost sight of you, did I? Until that fellow suddenly took you off to another town one day. And I watched a neat little family growing up around her with unbelievable tenderness. She'll confirm that.
Oh yes, I can, indeed. I was a pretty little girl, you know, with plaits down to her shoulders and my frilly knickers showing under my dress. So pretty. He used to watch me coming out of school. He came to see how I was maturing.
It's horrible, it's shameful.
Yes.
All this is off the point, you know.
It is just literature.
What do you mean, literature? This is real life, real passion.
That may be, but we can't really put a scene like that on the stage.
Well, I'm not saying that this part should put on stage. I mean, in any case, you can see for yourself.
The drama begins now. As soon as my father died,
They were so miserable that they came back here. But I didn't know because of modern stubbornness that they needed help.
Tell me, sir, how can I know how he felt?
And hasn't that always been your fault? You never known about anything how I felt.
After all the years away from him, after all that had happened.
Well, I couldn't possibly trace them, you know. And I suppose my interest in them grew less over the years. The drama broke out unexpected and violent when I was driven in misery by the need of my flesh. Still alive with desire, not old enough to do without women, but not young enough to go on look for one without Shay. I know it's horrible, it's revolting, but there isn't a woman who will give her love to me anymore.
I can't listen to him. Because when a man says he needs to simplify life like this, reducing it to bestiality, then there's nothing more contemptible or nauseating than this promote.
Let's get to the point, please. This is all just chat.
Alright, but a fact is like a sack. It won't stand up if it's empty. First you have to put in it all the reason and feelings that caused it in the first place. I couldn't possibly have known that they were so miserable when that fellow died, and Mother had gone out of dressmaker, nor she'd gone to work for Madame Petrol of all people.
She's a very high-class dressmaker. You must understand that. Apparently, she has only high-class customers. But she arranged everything perfectly that those high-class customers, in fact, serve her. They give her respectable front without spoiling the truth to the other ladies at the shop.
Really, sir. The idea never entered my head that the old head gave me work because she had an eye on my daughter.
Mommy, do you know what that woman would do when she took back the work that my mother had been doing? I paid for it! While this poor woman thought she was sacrificing herself for me and these little children.
And there one day you met.
Yes, him. He was an old customer of hers. What a scene that's going to be. Magnificent.
Yes, we heard the mother arriving.
Almost in time.
No, just in time. I found out who she was just in time and I took back to my house. See, this is the real drama for me. We all think of ourselves as one single person, but that's not true. Each one of us has several different people inside us. But people judge us only by this one action as we dangle there, hanging in chains, fixed for all eternity, as if all of one's personality summed up in that one interrupted action. She found me. It came from a single brief and shameful moment of my life. This is what hurts me the most. That there is the position of the others. His.
Leave me out of it. I don't come into this.
Why don't you come into this?
I don't come into it, and I don't want to come into it because you know perfectly well that I wasn't intended to mix up with that.
We are vulgar, common people, you see. He's a fine gentleman. But from time to time, when I look at him contemptuously, I notice that he lowers his eyes. He knows the harm he's done me.
Me? What have I done?
Yes, dear. It's your fault that I went on the streets. Your fault. Did you or didn't you, with your attitude, deny us? We were intruders who had come to invade the country of his legitimacy.
They're all injuring themselves, aren't they? It's easy when they all gang up against me, but try to imagine what happened. One fine day, there's a son sitting quietly at home, and he sees arrive as bold as brass, a young woman like this, who she could ask for something. And heaven knows what business she has with her. Then he sees her come back with the same brazen look in her eye, accompanied by that little girl there. And he sees her treat his father, without knowing why, in a most ambiguous and insolent way, asking him for money in a tone that at least one to suppose he really ought to give it. Because he's obliged to do so.
I was obliged to do so. I owed it to your mother.
And how was I to know that? When had I ever seen her before? When had I ever heard her mentioned? Then one day I see her coming with her, that little girl, and that little boy. And they say to me, oh, didn't you know? This is your mother too. Little by little, I began to understand. Most of her attitude, why they come to live in the house suddenly. I can't say, and I won't say what I feel, or what I think. I wouldn't even like to confess it to myself. So, I can take any active part in this. And you must believe me, I'm a character who was not being fully developed dramatically. And I feel uncomfortable, most uncomfortable in their company. So please, leave me out.
What? It's precisely you feel like this.
How do you know what I feel? When have you ever bothered yourself about me?
All right. Isn't it the situation in itself? This throwing up yourself? Hmm? It's cruel to me and to your mother. Look at her. I said, look at her, boy. She's weeping.
Like the fool she is.
She can't stand that young man. He says he doesn't come into it, but he's pivot of action. Also, look here at this little boy who clings to his mother all the time. Perhaps this boy's problem is the worst of all. He feels an outsider more than the others do. He feels so mortified, he's so humiliated just being in this house. He's just like his father, timid. He doesn't even say anything.
It's not a good idea at all, using him. You don't know what a nuisance children can be on the stage.
Yeah, they can be a headache.
Well, he doesn't have to be on the stage for long. Nor the little girl, she's first to go.
You know what? This interests me. It interests me very much. I'm sure that we have the material for a very good play here.
With a character like you have.
You stay out of it.
It's new, yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely new.
You've been a nerd though, haven't you? Coming here and throwing it at us like this.
One is we are for the stage.
Are you amateur actors?
No, I say we are going for the stage.
Oh,
because...
come on now. You're an old hand at acting.
No, I'm not. I only act as everyone does.
Maybe, but you do see, don't you, that without an author, I mean, I could give someone's address.
No. You do it.
Me? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you, why not?
Because I've never written anything in my whole life,
You write more pictures.
except those.
Well, why not start now if you don't mind my suggesting? There is nothing that everybody's doing it, and your job even easier because we are alive in front of you.
That's not enough.
Why isn't it enough?
You still need someone to write it.
You need to write it down perhaps. I mean, you can sketch it out and simply run through it.
I can do it.
You can?
Yeah, it's just an outline. And, I can do it.
Alright, then that's done.
You know what? I'm tempted. I'm really tempted to come with us and we'll talk all about it, all right? What about
Take a break. Take a break, don't go. You get back to the later.
We have places to be.
You're really gonna go through with this?
Yes, we are. No, you guys just sit down, all right? We'll be back. What about our play? We were just seeing the musical.
So we're expendable now?
But they're not pay us, right? Because, I have bills to pay and I have debts to pay.
They can't fire us.
Leave at this point.
Am I going to get
Our
homeless?
play.
No, I will be homeless.
You won't be
You're
homeless.
fine.
We will just do
How did you go there?
It's okay.
Too much.
You told me that we were going to do our play, right?
We will just do the play from Yes, we can do that. Like them.
Maybe.
We can do it now. Like, we got them. We can do it without them. We don't need producers. I can do this, you got. I need the money.
You have a play in mind?
I have that. I have a play in mind.
You have a play in your mind that we can play.
No.
Okay, then why did you suggest that?
You're gonna play characters like you're gonna be the father, maybe.
Those characters?
Yeah.
I want to play that. Me? They're awkward and they're perfect.
Yes. They do.
No, they're weird. I don't want to play them. I don't want to be them. I don't want to do anything with them.
They don't seem alive.
Yeah, they would very
Very patient.
sleeping always.
I think I'm like,
Come on, everybody, be quiet, I'll roll here. Where's our stage manager?
I'm Miss. You're gonna pay me, right?
Of course, let's just talk about
We're gonna do our
We'll all talk about this later on. Come on.
Wait a minute. Start on the setting, will you? And you go see Pippa Sofenstacker. All right? Go. Why do you need this favor? For the scenes, guys. For the what scenes?
Yes,
We're doing a musical.
Just be patient, okay? You like it.
What kind of a song do we have?
We have the pink one.
No. That'll be
No. Not the pink one. It was yellow with the flowers on it. It was enormous and so comfortable.
It doesn't matter. Just bring whatever there is.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? It was Madame Petrova's playing sofa.
Sorry for the rehearsal, she's on the here.
All right. What else?
And a mahogany table, a little mahogany table, or I won't be able to do it.
All right. A mahogany table. Okay. Go see your table. And I suppose that you would like some coat hangers and some clothes racks too.
Yes! Lots of them, lots of them.
Great. Okay. Where is our statement, guys?
Get some clothes racks.
Clothes racks, I suppose.
Now you come sit down.
Alright. No, I don't have time.
Look, this is an outline of the act by act, but you need to be on your toes, okay?
Shorthand?
You know shorthand?
I don't know much about prompting, but I do know shorthand.
That's great. Where's our stagehand?
I'm here.
Go pick some paper and blast of it as much as you can find, alright?
Okay, quick.
Now I need you to follow the same one after another and try to get the lines down, at least most important ones, alright? Pay attention.
What excuse me?
You won't be expected to improvise, don't worry.
Alright, you guys are just supposed to sit there and watch, alright? We're going to rehearse now as well as we can, and they will be doing the rehearsals.
We are, but excuse me. What do you mean, a rehearsal?
I mean a rehearsal. A rehearsal for the benefit of the actors.
But if we are the characters,
That's right, you're the characters. But characters don't act here, my dear chap. It's the actors who act here. The characters are there in the script, that's when there's a script.
but since there isn't one, and you have the luck to find characters alive in front of you,
Great, so you wanna do everything yourself, don't you? To act your own play, to produce your own play. Maybe publish it on Netflix, I don't know.
What's Netflix?
Oh, that could be an experience for us, I tell you. Don't worry about it. Where is it? Where is it?
Like the
So theatrical.
dramatic entrance.
Yeah.
I suppose you should cast a play.
Alright then, we'll cast the
Alright,
play.
it almost cost itself, I think. You, the son, you're the father, and you, of course, the stepdaughter.
Yes.
Alright? What are you laughing at?
Nobody has ever been laughing like that before. Either you treat me with respect, or I'm walking out.
I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you.
You should be proud to be played by our better woman.
But I wasn't thinking about you. I was thinking about me. I just can't see myself in you at all. You're not a bit like me.
Yes, she's right. See our meaning?
What do you mean, our meaning? Do you think you have exclusive rights to what you represent? Do you think it can only exist inside you? Not a bit of it.
What? Don't we even have our own meaning?
Not a bit of it. Whatever you mean is only material here, to which the actors give form and body, voice and gesture, and who through their art have given expression to much better material than what you have to offer here. Yours is really trivial, and if it stands up on the stage, the credit, believe me, will all be due to my actors.
Yes.
Well, I don't dare to contradict you and your actors. God forbid that I should, but it doesn't seem trivial to us. Because we are suffering terribly with these bodies, these faces.
The makeup will change that. The makeup will change your ghostly face.
What about the voices? What about the gestures?
That's enough. You can come up here on stage and play yourselves. It is our actors who will represent you, and let that be the end of it.
I understand, but if I saw myself represented by I don't know whom,
Biden, if you don't object.
it shall be an honor, sir, that no matter how hard this gentleman over there worked with all his will and all his art to try to identify himself with me,
Yes, go on.
well, I'm saying that the performance he will give, even though he's made up to look like me with your makeups, will be more an interpretation of what I am or what he believes me to be. And I think this part should be taken into account by those who are going to comment on us.
So you're already worrying about what the critics will say, are you? And I'm still waiting to get this thing started. The critics can say what they like, and we'll worry about putting on the play. Alright, come on, let's get started. Is the scene ready? Does it look alright to you?
What? That? I don't recognize it at all.
Good God, did you expect us to reconstruct at the back of Madame Petrova's shop exactly as it was?
And that sort of thing doesn't matter at all. As for the furniture, I think we have nearly everything we need.
Yes.
Get a pale blue envelope if you can find one, and give it to that gentleman over there.
An envelope for leather?
Yes,
Okay.
Right. First scene is the young ladies. No. there and watch, all right?
How I bring it to life.
I shall know how to bring it to life. Don't worry. What I'm allowed to do.
Ladies, please, no more arguments. Now, the first scene is between the young lady and Madame Petrova. But, where is Madame Petrova?
There is she.
She's in here with us.
And where is she?
She's real. She's real too.
All right, so what are we going to do now?
Can any of you lend me a hat? I
Like
can't
me?
scarf or something like that.
Just give the man a hat.
I was saying I would do it.
What do you give him a hat? All right. Would you mind telling me what you're doing?
It's the dress that sets. I mean, if the dress is set better, maybe she'll be drawn by the articles of her trade. And who knows, she may even come to join us.
What's going on?
So everybody, let's see it. Wait a minute. Why do you want to spoil a miracle by being factual? Can't you see? This is a miracle of reality. It has more truth than you have for yourself. Now tell me, which actress can improve on her? She or her? This is real, Madame Petrova, and you must admit that the actress who plays her part will be less true than she's herself. She recognized her straight away and went to meet her. Now just watch the scene. Just watch it.
Well,
Speak up.
Louder? What do you mean louder? What we're talking about? You keep talking about louder. I can shout about it a moment ago to embarrass him, to shame him, but now it would mean prison for her.
What the hell are you talking about? Here in the theater, you have to make yourself heard. Just imagine what it would be like with an audience out front. We can't even hear you from here, and we're practically on the stage with you. You two would speak normally to each other when you're alone, and you shall be because we won't be here anyway. We're only here because it's a rehearsal, all right? So just imagine that you're at the back of Madame Petrova's shop, and there's no one there to hear you, all right?
No,
Why not?
because there's someone who can hear us if she speaks normally.
You're not going to make someone else appear, are you?
No. She means me. I have to be there behind the door. Madam knows I'm there, so I shall be waiting for my entry.
No. Hang on. You must remember the stage conventions. Before we go on to that part, you must first state the scene between her and Madame Petrova. You see?
No, let's get on with it. If he wants to go for it now, I'm ready. I can do it. I'm dying to do that scene. Now.
All right, I guess.
And she has only told me what you already know, that my mother's needlework is badly done again, and the dress is spoiled.
Ah, yes, sir. For that I do not wish to make a comment.
Does she really speak like that?
Yes, she speaks like that, half in Russian, and still it's very magical.
It's not good manners that you laugh at me when I make myself to speak, as I can English. You're right, madam. Please speak like that. It'll be great, it'll be marvelous. It'll be such a comedy to the cruel situation, won't it? Yes. Please speak like that. It'll be great, just marvelous.
Great?
Yes.
When you hear a proposition made in that sort of accent, it'll almost seem like a joke, won't it? Perhaps you will also want to laugh when you hear there's an old senor who wants to amuse himself with me. Isn't that right, madam?
I'm not so old, but not quite young, no? Here's how you say discreet. Witch! She's my daughter! Get her away from here!
Mother, please, not now. My mother cannot bear to be in the same place with her.
It's okay. It's only for the first run through. It's all useful stuff. Even if it's confused, we'll sort out later.
Go, mother.
Oh, no, thank you. I no longer do nothing here with your mother present.
No, get on with it. Bring me this old senor who wants to amuse himself with me. You see, the next scene has got to be played out. We must do it now. You can go.
Oh, I go. Most probably I go.
Now, you come on. Wait. I'm standing here with my eyes on the ground, modestly. Now you come on. Pretend like you just come in and say good afternoon, my dear.
Look here. Who's the director here? You or me? But go on, do as she says.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon.
But tell me, this won't be the first time, will it?
No, sir.
So you've been here before? More than once? Then may I take off your hat?
No. I'll just.
Yeah, you. But tell me, such a pretty face like yours should have much smarter hat than this. Let me help you choose one. Come on, say that you have one to please me. What about this one? Isn't this a pretty one? I mean, Madam puts them on here on purpose, of course, no?
No. Look, I could never wear it.
Are you afraid of what they would say at home when you go back wearing a new hat? You don't know what to say? Shall I tell you what to say at home?
No, that's not why. You should have noticed it before.
Good morning. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
That's fine. That's enough. Don't go on. Don't blame yourself and get upset. And I could be taking you on nuts, but you blame yourself and just try to forget that I'm dressed this way.
Hold it, don't put the last line down. It's going great, it's going really well.
Yes, no.
And now we'll put in that bit that we talked about, the hat, seeing if the hat is good, isn't
Yes,
it?
I like that.
But my basket is coming now. Why can't we get on with
Just
it?
be patient, wait a minute. But it should still be a little more light-hearted,
Yes,
right
guys,
guys?
so.
And a bit more cookie than that, that's too slow.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. I mean, we can on it now.
Right. Now, imagine the scene between you and Madame Petrova is finished. What are you doing?
I just have to get my hat.
Right, good. Ready now?
But she's not dressed in black.
Oh, but I shall be. And I'll look a lot better than you do, darling. Shut up, will you? Just sit there and watch. You might actually learn something. Now, take it from his entrance. Go.
Good afternoon, Mike.
Oh, no, no.
Shut up! And don't you dare laugh like that. We're never going to get anywhere at this rate.
I'm sorry, but you told the lady exactly where to stand. And she never moved. But if I heard someone speaking like that to me, I would burst out laughing. So I did.
Yeah, she's right. The whole manner.
To hell with the manner and the voice. Be quiet, okay? Just let us watch the rehearsal.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon.
So tell me, this won't be your first time, I hope.
I hope. I didn't say I hope. I said will it. Will it.
I distinctly remember you saying, I hope.
Did he? Okay. Say will it, and it's a question.
So what? It's all the same, I hope, or isn't it? It doesn't make a difference. But it should still be a little bit lighter. Would you mind,
Of
dear?
course I wouldn't mind. Just watch me, I'll show you how it's done. I mean, I'm a little bit rusty, but that shouldn't matter. Now, get out of the way. Good afternoon, my dear. Ah, yes. You see? Surprise, anxiety, self-satisfaction. Just watch me. This won't be your first time, will it? First time you've been here. Right. And then she says, no, sir. You see what I mean? Or something. Now, you gotta do it. Go on.
Good afternoon, my dear.
Good afternoon.
So tell me, this won't be your first time, will it? So you've been here before, more than once.
No. You have to wait for her to finish first. You've been here before? More than once. Now, go on.
So you've been here before, more than once.
Go on.
May I take off your hat?
Oh my God! I am not staying here any longer.
Neither will
Once
I.
and for all. Shut up. Just shut up. All right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
You're an ignorant little brat. That's what you are, and you're going too far this time.
Yes, she went too far this time, but please forgive her.
Why should I forgive her? Her behavior is intolerable.
But this scene made such a peculiar impact on us.
Peculiar, huh? What do you mean peculiar? Why peculiar?
I'm full of admiration for your actors. For this gentleman and for this lady over there, but you see, well, they're not us.
Right, they're not. They're actors.
And they're acting our part very well, both of them. But however much they want to be the same, they are not.
Right, but why aren't they? What is it now?
It's to do with being themselves, I suppose, not being us.
But we told you this before, you cannot play your part yourselves.
I know.
Right then, we'll practice this later on our own. It's always a bad idea to have rehearsals while the authors are on stage.
The characters in this case, I suppose.
Yeah, they're never satisfied. Let's try to do it without the laughing, alright?
I won't laugh anymore. My best is coming now. You wait and see.
Right. When you say, don't think anymore about what I told you, please, and I should do the same, and then you come in with the lines, I understand. Ah, yes, I understand. And then he asks why...
He asked? What? What does he ask?
Why you're in mourning?
That's not right. You didn't listen to me. Do you know what he said? Well, let's take it out. We'll take your black dress off at once.
Well,
That's
That'll be
nice.
great, they'll bring the house down.
But it's the truth.
Alright, I'm not denying that it's the truth, right? And believe me, I understand your horror. But you must see that we can't really put a scene like that on the stage.
You can't? Well, thank you very much. I'm not stopping here.
where are you
Hold
going?
on, wait.
I'm going. I'm not stopping with you guys. The three of you have worked it out all very well. He wants to get to the scene where we can talk about his spiritual torment. But I want to show you my drama. Mine.
Now we're getting to the real truth of it, aren't we? Your drama, yours, but it's not only yours, you see. It's drama for the other people as well. For him and for your mother. You need to see that everything needs to be balanced and in harmony.
Right. And your behavior seems a bit odd, if you don't mind my saying so, when you've admitted that you've been with other men at Madame Pache's shop and more than once.
Yes, but all the other men were all him as far as I was concerned.
What do you mean by that?
Look at him. See if it isn't true.
Right then, but what about the weight of remorse that he's carrying? Isn't that important? Then give him the chance to show it to us.
But how? How on earth can he show his long-suffering remorse if you don't let him show his courage when he finds me in his arms one fine day? Just after the day he has asked me to take my black dress off. A black dress for my father who had just died. And then he realizes I am the girl he used to watch as she came out of school. Me. A woman now. And the woman he could buy. At the moment, we are here on our own and the public doesn't know about us. But tomorrow you will present us in whatever way you choose, I suppose. But wouldn't you like to see the real drama? Wouldn't you like to see it explode into life as it really did?
Of course, nothing would be better. We can use as much as possible.
Then persuade my mother to leave.
No, don't let her do it.
But it's only for the rehearsal, just for so much, do you see?
I can't bear it. I can't bear it.
But if it's already happened, I can't see what's the objection.
No, it's happening now as well. It's happening all the time. I'm not acting my suffering. Can't you understand that? I'm alive here now, but I can never forget the terrible moment of agony that repeats itself endlessly and vividly in my mind. These two little children here. You've never heard them speak, have you? That's because they don't speak anymore. Not now. They just cling to me all the time. They have to keep my grip alive, but they don't exist for themselves anymore. Not for themselves. And she's gone away, left me completely. She is lost to me. Lost. See her here for one reason only. Perpetually for always with the anguish and torment I've suffered on her account.
This is the eternal moment, as I told you. She's here too deep in that moment, trapped, chained and suspended in that one fleeting, shameful moment of my life. She cannot give up her role, and you cannot rescue me from it.
But we're not saying that we won't present that, but not at all. It would be the climax of the first act when she surprises you.
This is the moment when I'm sentenced, and all of our suffering should reach a climax in her cry.
I can still hear it ringing in my ears. It was that cry that sent me mad. You can have me play. Just as you like. Dress too if you want. Just let me have an arm. Only an arm. Scream, mommy, scream! Scream as you
screamed at him. She's my daughter, you brute, you animal! Can't you see that she's my daughter? Marvelous, marvelous!
That's
That's
gonna
got
be
to be the
finalized,
curtain
yeah.
line. I love
Lights!
that.
Lights!
All right. Let's get on to the second act and leave it all to us and everything will work out properly.
This is where we go to live at his house. It's in spite of all the objections of him over there.
All right. Just leave it up to us, will you?
Provided that you make it clear that he objected.
All will be taken into account, don't worry.
Okay, I won't say another word, but you'll see it won't be possible to play everything in the house like you want to do.
Why not?
Because to start with, he stays shut up in his room all the time. And then, the things for this poor little devil of a boy happen in the house, and my little sister was in the garden. I told her once.
You have. But you must see that the girl is in the garden playing in the pond and all innocence, and the boy is out inside the house. Two different places. We can't really do that, can't you see?
We can put up a notice to tell the audience
Yeah.
where it's going to take place every time.
Or change the scene in each act 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's what they used to do in the good old days.
Yes, when the audience was about as bright as that little girl over there. It made it easier to create an illusion.
An illusion? Pity's sake, don't talk about illusion. It's especially hurtful to us.
And why, for God's sake?
It's so cruel, so hurtful. You ought to realize that.
And what should we call it? That's what we do here, create an illusion for the audience.
Yeah, with our performance.
A perfect illusion of reality.
I understand. But on the other hand, you don't understand as yet. Is what goes on here on this stage, for you and for your actors, is only a game.
A game? How dare you? We're not children. What happens here is serious.
Okay, I'm not saying that it isn't serious, and I mean it. Okay, not a game, but an art that tries to create the perfect illusion of reality.
That's right.
Now just think about it. That just as you see us here, that we have no other reality outside this illusion.
What are you talking about now?
Isn't it obvious? What are the realities that for us? What for you is an illusion you create, for us is our only reality. Now just think about it. You really know who you are.
Who I am? I am me, of course.
What if I told you that that wasn't true?
I would tell you that you were mad. But what does that prove?
Nothing. I just want to try to show you that if you have no other reality outside this illusion, perhaps you ought to distrust your own sense of reality. Because whatever is reality today, whatever you touch and believe in, and whatever seems reality today, will be an illusion tomorrow.
So, what you're saying is you and this play that you're going to show me here is more real than I am.
There's no doubt about that at all.
Is that so?
I thought you'd realize that from the beginning.
It's more real than I am.
Well, if your reality can't change between today and tomorrow,
But everybody knows that it can change, don't they? It's always changing.
ours doesn't change. You see, that's the difference. Ours doesn't change. It can change, it can never be different, never, because it's determined like this forever. That's why it's so terrible, because we have an eternal reality.
Then I should like to know when anyone has ever seen a character and step out of his part and make a speech like you just done. Proposing things, explaining things. I've never seen it before. Please tell me when, will you?
You've never seen it, because an author usually hides all the difficulties of creating. And when a character is born, he immediately assumes such an independence, even of his own author. And sometimes, he acquires a meaning that his author never dreamed of giving him.
Of course, I know all of that.
Oh, you know?
Yes.
Then why are you so surprised by us? Tell me if a character left like us, suspended, created but without a final life, isn't it right to do what we are doing now? Believe me, we tried such a long time, such a very long, long time to try to persuade our author. First me, then her, then this poor mother.
It's true. I would go and tempt him time after time. What scenes we suggested him. What a life I could have had. I tempted him more than the others.
Oh yes, you did. And it's probably your fault that you did nothing about it. You were so insistent. You made too many demands.
But he wanted me to be like that. Perhaps it's Might be that he felt discouraged or even despised theater because the public only wants to see dull plays.
That's enough. Let's get to the point, Julia. Come to the point. What are you trying to tell me here?
My sister, playing in the garden, so happy. They were in the house and my sister was in the garden, I told you. And her happiness is the only pleasure I have left. Her delight in playing in the garden, away from the misery.
All right, but we can't play it. We told you this before.
It's not possible on the stage.
Why?
They're in two different places. You can't do that, don't you see?
Then let's set the stage up, okay? All right. So we need a door here
All right.
All right,
and
guys.
a bathtub here for my little sister.
All right, this right.
Do
Come on.
whatever they say. Get the bathtub and the door. Be quick with it. Guys. Chop chop. Take these to the side. Thank you.
Let's see. Come on, sir. Come on. Let's save the little boy.
Come on.
Let's see him on the scene. Come on. There's something odd about this fellow. What's wrong with him?
I mean, you'll have to say something sometime.
Can you hide a bit more? Come on. What if you make the little girl run away to try to see him there? Wouldn't that make him say something?
It's no use hoping he'll speak. Not as long as that creature's there. You have to get him out of the way first.
Well, with pleasure. I'll go now. Nothing will please him better.
Hey, hold on. Where are you going now?
There's no reason why I should be here. So let me go, will you? Let me go.
Don't bother to stop him. He won't go.
You have to play that terrible scene in the garden with your mother.
I'm doing nothing. I've said that all along. So, let me go, will you?
Sir, he can't, you see. He can't. He has got to stay. His change was forever. I am the one who goes. When what must happen does happen, and I run away. Do you think it's possible for him to run away? He has got to stay here with that wonderful father of his and his mother dead. She doesn't think she has any other son but her. She's going to try to stop him. Come on, Mommy! Come on! Imagine how she must be feeling right now, showing her affection in front of your actors. Come on, Mommy! Come on, Mommy! She's going to go through that scene with him again.
But I'm not. I'm not. If I can get away, then I suppose I shall have to stay here. But I repeat that I will not have any part in it.
You must make it.
Nobody's going to make me do anything.
I'll make you.
No. Wait a minute. Before that, the little girl has to go to the bathroom. My darling girl, my pretty sister, those beautiful eyes, they look so bewildered. You're wondering where you are, aren't you? Well, we're on the stage. It's the place where people pretend to be serious. They put on plays here. And now, we're going to put it up there. Yes, even you. Come on. What a terrible play this is for you. No one's going to stop. Your mommy isn't watching you. She's there with that selfish bastard. I feel as if all the devils in hell were tearing me apart inside. And you? What are you doing here, hanging out like a beggar? It's a miracle too if that little girl drowns. You know that? You are always like this, as if I wasn't paying the price for getting all of you into this house. What have you got there? What are you hiding?
time.
What do you mean at the same time? There was nothing at the same time. There was a scene between her and me. She will tell you the same thing herself. She will tell you what happened.
Yes, it's true. I'll go to his room.
That's not important. We have to reorganize the events anyway.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready for my part. I'll meet you in the play.
And I think you should be grateful that they're paying you a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Oh yes, thank you. But haven't you realized yet that you'll never be able to display? Well, there's nothing of us inside, and you actors are only looking at us from the outside. Do you think we could go on living with a mirror held up in front of us that didn't only froze a reflection forever, but froze us in a reflection that now begged an expression, which we didn't ever recognize as our own?
Shut up, you! Let me listen to your mother. You've gone to his room, you said.
Yes, to his room. I went back to my heart. Tell him about all the agony that's crushing me, but as soon as he saw me coming...
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I got away. I wasn't going to get involved. I never have been involved. Do you understand?
It's true, that's right.
But then we must have to make the scene between you two then. It's vital.
I'm ready to do it. Only he had the heart to talk to me. Let me pour out all my troubles to him.
Boys, I tell you, boy, haven't you have any feelings for her?
No, I haven't. I haven't let that be the end of it. Why are you so frantic? Do you want to parade or disgrace in front of everybody? Well, I'm having nothing to do with it. And I'm doing what our author wanted as well. He never wanted to put us on the stage.
Then why the hell did you come here?
He wanted to, I didn't.
But you're here now, aren't you?
He's the one who dragged all of us here and agreed with you and I about what to put him through. And that meant not only what had really happened, as if that wasn't bad enough, but what hadn't happened as well.
You tell me what happened. Then you tell me, did you rush out of your room without saying anything at all?
Without saying, I didn't want to make a scene.
Then what did you do then?
Nothing. I went to the bedroom.
Well, what then?
Why do you want me to talk about it? It's horrible.
Just play along, will you?
They're in the bathtub. I dashed across. I was going to jump in and pull her out, but something else caught my eye. I saw something behind the door that my blood ran cold. The little boy, he was standing there with a method in his eyes. He was standing, looking at his little sister, floating there, drowned. I made a move towards him, but then...
Wait!
Did he shot himself? That was a real gun? I thought that was make-believe.
Make-believe? What do you mean make-believe? It's all reality.
Hepinize geldiğiniz için çok teşekkürler. İnanılmaz zor bir dönemde bu oyunu çıkardık. 2 ay kadar engellimiz oldu. Sürekli bir şey çıktı, sürekli bayramlar, boykotlar, bir şeyler olmasına rağmen son 2 haftada özellikle çok yoğun çalışarak oyunu bu hale getirdik. Orijinalindeki bir sürü şeyin atıldığını, bir sürü şeyin değiştiğini, bir sürü şeyin farklı hale getirildiğini fark etmişsinizdir, okuduysanız zaten. Burada zaten tiyatronun doğasını anlatan bir oyunu, tiyatronun doğasını anlatan bir hale getirerekten sergilemeye çalıştık. Benim söyleyebileceğim daha fazla pek bir şey yok. Yarın tekrar bekleriz. Bazı oyuncularımızın daha farklı olduğu bir kastla tekrar oyunu sergileyeceğiz. Yarın gelirseniz yine aynı oyunu farklı bir şekilde sergileyeceğiz. Ve son olarak söyleyebileceğim bir şey yok. Mükemmel bir oyun çıkardılar.